Hi, this is Team Coded and this is the technical video for our app. So I'm in. So first of all, we have the weather, the part that tells about the weather. Like as a farmer, knowing the weather is very important. So this part tells you what the weather is like, if it's planting season, if it's not planting season, if it's harvesting season, whatever season that you are in. Then the supply, as a farmer you are a supplier, so when people give you their demand, you supply them. That's the part where you go to supply people. Then the market, basically, as so this is the mind-blowing part I talked about. As a farmer, as I logged into this app, I can still buy from other market people. So that market is basically where I go to buy, or I can also go there to check prices of other goods before I list my own products for sale. Then donate, basically to donate food to food banks and NGOs, government agencies. So I'm going to continue as a farmer now. So basically these are all the things I talked about. So the supply list, this is how the supply list looks like. Then AI insights, just to get the weather analysis of the day, so that you know, as a farmer, it's a relevant information. Then this is the financial, basically. So this is the contacts, my networks, the people that I have, maybe my supplier, my buyer, the agent that is the middleman for the food, for the food surplus reimburse redistribution. Yeah, for the food surplus redistribution. So I'm going to go back. This is the marketplace. Basically, as I told you earlier, that I said earlier that I could buy from here. So this is basically where you can buy your food. Then this is where I can sell my food. You see that I will create a listing and then I'll put it up for sale. Then people would see it. The people that are logged in as buyers, they would see my produce listed on the marketplace for sale. Then this is basically where I enter the inventory for the food surplus, so that the food doesn't go to waste. Then we'll go back to the price list. This is where I check the price list for all the goods in the market to know what price I'm going to list my products as. So that's basically it. Come here. We developed our app Foodbridge using web technologies, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, which allowed us to design and structure our app efficiently using a visual interface.